Good morning, friends. Today we're doing a how I stay motivated type video vlog. It's been a little while since I filmed. I took a break last week. It was a very intense week, and actually it continues to be pretty intense with just news I'm getting. I made myself like an actual real breakfast, which is now cold because I was talking to my Theo on the phone for a while. But I have been struggling to make myself like full meals. Like I'll get up in the morning and make my husband a full breakfast and lunch for work, but I like won't take the 10 minutes to make myself food and just like eat random little things throughout the day until I make dinner. And I need to take time to make myself meals, which is something I've been working on this last week and like really focusing on. So I wanted just to share that because I'm going to share a bunch of things today on how I stay motivated throughout my day to like go after my goals and do things. Do a bunch of things that I already do that come easily that I've been working on. But also there's some things I'm doing today that don't come easy. I'm going to share things that I do easily now that I'm not working on. Is that what I said? And then also some things that I'm working on that take a quiet amount of big effort. But anyways, really honestly, today I made myself my breakfast because I'm filming and I was like, okay, I just have to do it. So that's kind of like one of my tips and attitudes for things is like, I just have to do it. And this goes with so many things, like going to the gym, doing my skincare, taking care of my hair, buying healthy groceries. Is like if you just do it, you end up being happy with it. So like if you just make yourself get to the gym and work out, you feel good. If I just force myself to make my breakfast, it's delicious. I'm like thoroughly enjoying eating this. It's something that brings me pleasure. I'm just being too lazy to actually do it, which sometimes is a hurdle. Another thing that I did this week was I bought myself some frozen chicken nuggets, which is like, okay, Jasmine, are you a toddler? No, but I did that because I don't make myself lunch either, and I'll go, like right now I'm gonna go lift weights, go to the gym. Like I'll go do that and lift weights, and then I just like, I'll eat like a piece of bread after. Like no, like I just need to make myself food. So I was like, okay, if I get frozen chicken nuggets, I like chicken nuggets. I got like organic, they're like kind of healthy, but I can just put them in the air fryer, and at least it's like a little bit of protein and carb because they're breaded chicken nuggets. And I could at least like eat that, and that's like pretty easy and low effort for me to eat, just so I'm like eating food and like fueling my body, because then I get tired, sluggish, and there's really no other reason for it other than I'm just not eating during the day. And I'm all about not looking for results like right away, but sometimes when you need motivation, sometimes the things that you're doing like have instant results that then, for me personally, seeing the result fuels my motivation to continue to do that. For example, when I do my skincare, when I started wearing sunscreen, I was like, I don't need to wear sunscreen. I saw results within like a week, and I was like, okay, my skin looks different, I'm gonna wear sunscreen. Started wearing sunscreen every day. But what I'm talking about is that the other day, a couple days ago, I had breakfast and I had lunch, like a normal size lunch, like normal people probably eat, like I used to eat when I would work, you know. Had like a normal size lunch, and then usually for dinner I'm like hungry, hangry, and I'm like weak and I don't have a lot of energy, and it's like a drag. But that day that I ate lunch, I had total energy. I was like ready to go, and I didn't feel like I needed to like stuff my face at dinner because I wasn't so hungry from not eating all day, that I just ate like a smaller dinner, which I was okay with, and I felt totally full and like satisfied and like good and energized throughout the whole day. So that was like almost like an instant result. Like I just made myself eat that whole day properly, and that day I noticed like, oh, I already feel a lot better. Again, yesterday I had breakfast, I went out to brunch with my mom. I had a huge brunch with her. And then dinner time, like I had so much energy, I wasn't grumpy. I like made cinnamon rolls and I ate dinner, and didn't overeat at dinner. And it was like, it's almost like an instant result. So sometimes you just gotta do it. So it's kind of like you have to use your intuition. Like some things, like going to the gym, you're gonna feel that instant result like after you finish working out. Everyone feels good after you finish working out, just like dopamine hit from like accomplishing something on your to-do list. But you might not see the results like if you're trying to lose weight or tone up. You're not going to see like the physical result in your body for a while, but you can look for that instant result, like of feeling really good afterwards. And really, I work out now because it makes me feel really happy after. Anyways, long little ramble on that, but I'll share more things later. But I'm really trying to do like full day. I have a full day today, going to the gym, going to therapy. I'm going to try to get ready, although I think I spent too much time on the phone just now. And have some things to do today. And I'm also focusing, I had like a list of things I did. I already prayed and journaled. You guys saw that. Read my Bible this morning. And then another thing that when you're trying to stay motivated is do something you love. For me today, the thing I love is filming. I love filming a video and like just thinking about how I'm going to create it. It's just a very like fun outlet for me. So I have to remember that. Sometimes I'm like, I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know what the feeling would be, but I'm just like, I need to remember that I actually enjoy filming and like creating. Like I already started filming today and I feel so like motivated because it's something I love. So if you like love doing your makeup, like do that every single day if it's going to motivate you to continue on through the momentum of the rest of your day. Because I know like the days that I stay in bed too long, I don't get ready, I don't go to the gym, I can just like end up like on my phone, honestly, like all day. I'll like clean a few things and then I feel awful. So and I know we can get stuck in that, you know, pretty often, especially if like we're stressed out or having a hard time. To leave in 20 minutes. I wanted to continue to talk to you guys about how I stay motivated, because I'm a very like motivated person, because I could do a lot in a day and I think that I did nothing, and I have to like remind myself that I did do something. So, and that, I wasn't always like that though. That's a quality that I acquired. It's because, I mean, there's a lot of reasons. And the biggest reason, which we'll get to in just a minute, is my relationship with God. But before I get to that, when I first started to change my life and like get motivated and build momentum, it started pretty slow. And I think that's what people like miss. Like if you're not happy with your life and you want to change it, you need a little bit of motivation, and you're like, how do these people like stay motivated? If you're watching people online, you see people like, not even, I don't know, I'll use myself as an example. Not that I'm all that special or anything, but you know, if you told me 8 years ago that I would, you know, wake up at 6 in the morning every day and work out and cook all my meals and drink water, like, and read and just all of these things that I do, I'd be like, yeah, right, that seems impossible. But for me now, it's like totally normal, and it's just like my everyday life. But it's not like an overnight process. So I think people get like worked up on that, and you are not going to make any progress until you accept that it's going to move slow. And then a lot of people get caught in this like paralysis of, they want progress, they want to go from like A to Z overnight, and no one can. So then instead of trying, you just end up not trying ever. And 6 months is going to pass you by anyway. So you could have, you know, let's say, I'll use myself as an example. I wasn't working out, not drinking water, not eating healthy food. And I started, I think, first working out. So and I'm barely now starting to drink more water, but I started working out. So if in that moment I was like, well, I'm not working out, I'm not eating healthy, and I'm not drinking a lot of water, so I'm just not even gonna try, I would still be there to this day. But I got over myself, and I was like, it's maturity. You have to realize like things take time. It seems like it goes fast if you're watching things online, but I promise you it took everyone a lot of time. So if I would have just, you know, it's not motivating to think, oh, I have to change my entire life overnight. I have to start eating healthy and working out and all this like overnight. That's not motivating. What's motivating for me, and I've talked about this many times before on the channel and like on past live streams, is that you just have to start the habit and start going. And your motivation, you're not always going to feel motivated, number one. So you have to make it easy enough for you to follow through. And then the results are what's going to keep you going. And that's just the reality. So when I first started making the habit of going to the gym, I would tell myself, okay, we're going to start going to the gym. Be mature. I'm not going to be hard on myself. That's not getting me anywhere. So I would tell myself I just have to go to the gym 4 times a week. And I would go, and sometimes, and I still do this to this day, guys, sometimes I would go to the gym, and that meant I go to the gym, I walk through the door, I walk on the treadmill for 5 minutes, and then I leave. Because if I'm just really not feeling it, I'm not feeling it, but at least I went through the motions of getting to the gym. And you know, what could it take? 30 minutes of like driving there, walking in, walking for 5 minutes, and then driving back home. And then I was not hard on myself at all. Sometimes I would go to the gym, sit in the parking lot, and eat Chick-fil-A. Like, but I was like, I'm still building the habit of leaving my house, getting out of the comfort of my house, and going to the gym. It's just building that habit. And over time, now I don't like sit in the parking lot. I don't consider that going to the gym, but sometimes I do go to the gym and I just work out for 10 minutes and I leave because that's all I have energy for. But I build the habit of going to the gym by just doing that and being easy on myself, and like honestly just being mature. I think it's a maturity thing. Like if you're being like, oh, I'm not going to go to the gym because I didn't do it before or whatever, or you go to the gym and you're like, set unrealistic goals, that's immature. And it's just true. Like when I would tell myself, I'm going to start working out 6 days a week from now on, and then I would fail because I wasn't going even at all, I would feel bad about myself. I would be super sore because I went one day and went really hard, And then I feel crappy about myself because I didn't finish going. I never went back to the gym. So it's like takes a level of maturity to be like, okay, I have a new goal. I know things take time. I'm just going to go to the gym and I'm gonna relax and not like go overboard. Go to the gym. You can see results from, and I'm just using this as an example. You can apply this really to anything, but I'm using the gym as an example. I just got back from the gym and it was a really big thing. Like I was never like super into fitness or athletic or anything. Like it was a big deal that I started working out to me. So you know, are mature and you say like, I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week. And then you think like people are hesitant to, and I'm people, I was hesitant to make that goal of like, no, I don't want to make the goal of going only 3 times a week. I want to go 6 days a week. I want to get my dream body. I want to do this. But the thing is that wasn't realistic and it would be overwhelming and then I wouldn't do it. So be mature. That's what I had to do, is be mature, realistic. Tell myself I'm going to go to the gym 3 days a week. And I'm gonna go again next week for 3 days a week. And guess what? You're by the end of the month, you ended up going to the gym way more than you would have ever with your unrealistic goal. And it just, I mean, it comes down to a lot of things, but I think it just came down to maturity. And guys, this process, I still use this exact process for the gym now. I can show you my workout calendar. Hang on. Which, this is another thing you can do and to track your goals. I don't track a lot of my other goals. I keep a calendar for videos I want to post, and then I just keep this calendar with the days and then the days I work out. So there was a time where, like right after Christmas or something, I didn't work out for like 2 weeks, and I hadn't been working out, and I didn't work out for weeks and weeks, and I was like, okay, I need to get back in the gym. So I literally, guys, I've been working out for years, and this exact thing is the exact same process I did. So if I have a new thing I want to start and I'm trying to go with, you know, build my motivation, this video is themed on how do I stay motivated. I do this exact process. I take the pressure off myself. I'm mature and I am patient and I understand that things take time, and that's all right. So look, this is January. I kept this for this video. So this is January and you can see I did not work out. Can you guys see that? I hope you can. I did not work out. I didn't work out. I did 1 day. And then I did, look, 2 walks. I incline walk and then a 55-minute walk the next day. So I did chest day and then 2 walks, 3 days a week. Super easy. And now I'm a little bit more seasoned to this exact process, so I can add a little quicker. So then after that, I did pretty easily again, another walk, nothing crazy. Like I lift weights, guys, and I still made the goal of going to the gym just walking. And I can lift weights, but I was out of the habit and I needed to start. So then I did legs, one weight workout that week, and then I went again and I walked, just building the habit of getting to the gym again and walking. And then over here, I finally added a little bit more. I did back, legs, and I walked back at it. I did chest and walked. I did abs and walked. I did legs and I walked. 5 workouts that week. And then again, this next week, I took some days off, 5 days, and I did 4 days this week. I did legs, chest, abs, arms, and I walked all those days. And then again, this, that was December. This is January. And then did back, walked. I just walked that day. I did legs and walked. You know, I did 6 workouts that week. And then look, I did 2 days this week. I was fasting these days, that's why I didn't work out. And then I was right back at it. Legs, back, chest, legs, and I walked this day. I didn't work out yesterday, so I'll put an X. And then I worked out today on the 24th. So I still work out. Also, on the theme of working out, I have always tracked my workouts like that, and when I track like that, it's always been helpful for me. So that's another tip, is that you can track things, but you can take any goal that you have, okay? and do that exact same process. It's just a little bit of, honestly, maturity. And you kind of just have to accept that no matter how much you want to reach this goal, it's going to take some time. It's going to take less time if you just accept that it's going to take a while and be patient. It's going to take less time because you're going to start and you're actually going to do things. So if you want to learn how to play the piano, but you're not motivated because you don't know how to do it, it feels like something totally new and foreign, well, you can continue with that mindset, or you can just say, like, let me practice 5 minutes a day every day. 5 minutes doesn't take that long. And then after a while, like if you did that for 3 months, you probably will know way more piano than you would have if you just never start. And I use that as an example because I've always kind of wanted to learn how to play the piano, and I'll do it one day. I can maybe even learn now. So, another reason I stay motivated is because I just think, just like my outlook on life, and it's something you could work on too, and like ask yourself what you believe. But I'm just like, why not? Like, life is short. Why not go after your goals? Like, why not try to be super fit? Why not try to eat healthy? Why not see how much weight you can lift? Why not see how good your grades can be? Why not see if you can get into law school, medical school? Why not see like how, if you can homeschool your kids? Like, just try it. Like, why not? Like, we get life, it's pretty short, and that's just like my view around it is like, my life is gonna pass me by regardless, so I can either say that I tried something and failed, whatever, but at least I tried. And I think that kind of like, it's almost kind of like a carefree mindset, a worldview, how I view the world, like carefree. It makes me like more motivated, I guess, to try something new and fail, like, or just figure out, you know, like go after my dreams. And it's kind of, the thing is you have to like embody a winner's personality, because like I want to stay in bed every single day, guys. I want to stay in bed. I want to watch Netflix all day. We all want to do that. I mean, not really though. Like, I really don't want to do that, but I understand. Like, I think humans are just lazy, kind of like by nature. Especially in the world we live in now. I think that if we lived with like less technology and we all had to be in a community and like farm together and like rely on each other for our basic needs, I think people would be more like willing to get up in the morning and, you know, go do things. And I really do believe that. But it's the world we live in. But also, don't get discouraged, because we live in an amazing time where we have the internet, and that can create you so many opportunities in life, even if you don't make money from it or something, but just opportunities to learn. You know how many things I can learn now on my phone while I'm waiting for an oil change or something? Like, that is a pretty luxurious life that we live now, that you can, and that's like the mindset too, I think, is you have to like entice or like nurture a kind of a hunger inside of you to want to learn. Because let's say I have to get an oil change soon, that's why I'm thinking about that, but let's say I have to wait for my oil change for an hour and I don't want to leave, so I'm going to sit there and wait. I could scroll on my phone for that hour, or I could find a cool article to read. It's still on my phone. Or I could listen to a cool book, educational book, or I can edit a video. That's probably what I'm going to do. You know, it's like you choose what you do with that time. And the thing is you can watch this and be like, cool, motivated. But no one's going to do it for you. You got to just like want it for yourself, and you got to like love your life, and you have to want to love your life. And that's another thing too, is that like I want to look back and be like, I loved my life, like I really went after it, and like, I'm proud of myself just if I try. Like, I don't really care if I fail or not. Like, if I win at it, then great. But if I fail, like, I don't care. I'm just glad that I tried. Like, I don't get embarrassed if I don't do something right. Like, obviously I'm not going to do it right the first time. We're humans. We're not perfect. But lastly, what time is it? I have to go soon. Oh my God, I have to go. The last thing that I want to say is that the closer I grow, this is the most important, honestly. The closer I grow to God, the more it's easy for me to do like anything that God tells me to do. Like if God's like, get up and do this today, get up and clean your house, like what am I gonna do, not listen to God? No, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna clean my house. If God says get up and go make this video, I'm gonna do that. If he says go do this, go help this person, go see this person, call this person, do whatever, start this business, I'm gonna listen. And there's no like, there's no doubt there, there's no hesitation, like, so it's kind of like an order, and I don't need motivation to do that. So if God's like, you need to get your health together and you need to work out, well, no argument there. I gotta listen to God. And the closer I grow to God and like nurture my relationship with God, the easier that is for me. It's like not a difficult thing. So that totally just takes motivation out of it. Like I just do it. And you kind of just have to have that attitude. Get out of that perfectionism, like be okay with failing. It's like, it's honestly, I don't mean to offend anyone. I would have been offended when I heard this, if I heard this before, but it's immature to think that you're gonna win at something the first time you try it. Like it's ridiculous to think, it really is, guys. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to offend anyone. I understand the fear, the anxiety around it, I get it. But like if you're going to the gym, you gotta like talk yourself out of your anxiety, because first of all, I'm gonna keep up with this example, and you can apply this to anyone, to anything, like YouTube videos. I could use a billion examples. It's immature to think, if you're gonna go to the, it's a little self-centered too, to think like, if you're talking yourself out of going to the gym because you want to, because you think everyone's gonna be staring at you, I say this with the most love in my heart, you're not that special. No one's staring at you. No one cares that you're using the machine wrong. Literally, no one cares that you're there. And you can get offended, or you can use that as a freeing mindset that no one cares. So just go and freaking use the machine and use it wrong until you learn how to use it right. You gotta get over like wanting to do it perfect. You gotta get over wanting to see results right away. You gotta get over thinking people care that much about you. No, literally no one cares that much about anything. No one cares about me that much when I go to the gym. No one cares that I'm there. Absolutely no one. The only person that probably cares is my husband. Wants to know where I am to make sure I'm safe. Literally, other than that, probably no one cares. And no one cares that I make YouTube videos. No one cares what I do with my life. No one cares if I eat healthy or not. So it's up to me to care about myself to do them and just try it. So there's a little motivational speech from me. I'm gonna be late. I'm going to therapy. So putting myself first, doing all these things for myself today, and I'll convince myself that I did nothing today. And then other people are like, Jasmine, you're insane. You literally did so much. I think people can do the exact same thing that I do if you want to, or whatever you want to do. You can do it. And I have so much faith in people. I'm like, try. Start a business. If it doesn't work, try again. Who cares? No one cares. Literally. Anyway. Okay. That was super chatty. I gotta go. I'm on the freeway, so it's a little loud, but I did quickly make myself a sandwich. I didn't even toast the bread because I was talking for too long and I just had to go. But my hair is still wet. It's fine. I just put ham, cheese, and then sourdough bread. And I also made myself a really quick collagen coffee. I really try to take my collagen every single day because I have really noticed a difference in my hair and my skin. So I feel like I'm taking care of myself, especially like while I'm running out and about. I love to have a coffee. It makes me feel like extra good about myself because I feel like I'm putting myself first by making sure I have a nice collagen little powder in there. So just wanted to share that with you guys. But I'm going to focus on, oh my god, I'm going to focus on the road. Finish all of my errands for the day. Oh, actually that's a lie. I have one more errand to do, but it's right by the apartment and I'm going to go straight home after that. So that's exciting. One of the things I had to do today, the building was right next to Sprouts, and I'm going to start taking turmeric and ginger root, but like the actual root. So I went to get turmeric root and ginger root, and I'm just planning on like slicing it thin and just eating it like that every day because I've read that, and I take turmeric capsules as you guys saw earlier, but I want to take the actual root just because I feel like it'll be more effective going straight to the source, you know, taking the root. That's going to be a new habit for me to implement, so this is actually perfect because I have to stay motivated to do it. I have to just make it easy and like actually just do the habit because it's going to be really good for me. I feel like my body is just so inflamed right now. Clearly it is because I have eczema still breaking out on my hand. So I'm excited to start that as a new habit. I can update you guys in a future video. But I just wanted to end this video off and kind of leave you with a little bit of encouragement that if you know that motivation is fleeting. You have to do things even when you don't feel like doing them. That's how you build confidence, when you follow through on your goals and things you want to achieve, even when you don't feel like doing it, because we're not going to feel like doing it probably 90% of the time, but just doing it and following through builds your confidence. That's what builds momentum. It really should just be like how to get momentum, not how to get motivation. Like you just need a little bit of momentum, get that ball rolling, and then you'll be golden. And I just want to encourage you that, look, I've been there. I've been in a spot where like I wouldn't believe how many things I do in a day, how many habits I have in place. Like it wasn't me. Like I was very lazy, unmotivated, didn't do my skincare, I've always taken good care of my hair, surprisingly, so that's good, but I wouldn't eat well, I wouldn't work out, I was really negative and all of these things, and I turned it around, but it wasn't like overnight. And it could seem like that when you're watching someone online or taking tips from someone, or you know, observing someone maybe that you look up to, someone, you know, but like even like really famous people, like they started somewhere and it seems like it was overnight, but it's just a daily grind and you can do it. Just be mature and get those practical little steps that you can achieve. Like, and by being mature is what I mean is like setting a realistic, attainable goal so that you feel accomplished when you actually do it, because it's easy. Even if it's like 5 minutes of workout, 5 minutes of reading, 5 minutes of playing the piano, 5 minutes of doing your skincare, or you know, whatever you're wanting motivation to continue through or follow through on. Anyone can do it. It's just a mental battle, getting over that mental hurdle that people, you know, care so much about you that they're judging every single thing that you do. Like no one cares that much, which is great. It's a good thing. No one cares that much. I have to remind myself that all the time. But I wanted to share that. I was doing a live stream and people were asking me to make a video on like how I stay motivated, how I go after my goals, and like just how I, you know, keep that momentum of like actually just getting up and doing my goals. And it's really just mostly mental, like getting over that mental hurdle of like thinking about it and just doing it. And when you start doing whatever it is that you want to do, that's going to be the biggest teacher for you, is learning what you're doing wrong and how to fix it and getting better at it. That's just like how life works. And No one's gonna be judging you for your first steps or your last steps. It doesn't matter. And if anyone is, they need to be more focused on themselves. So don't worry about those people. Anyways, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any more questions or like want other videos on how to stay motivated, how to keep going, how to do things, go after your goals, then let me know. I would love to make that video for you guys, and I will see you guys in another video.